In a forgotten corner of a rugged coastline stood a lighthouse, its towering form a stark contrast against the tumultuous sea that crashed against the rocks below. This was no ordinary lighthouse. It was known throughout the region as the Lighthouse of Lost Souls. The locals whispered stories of its haunting and mysterious past, tales that sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest of souls. Generations of villagers had grown up with the eerie stories surrounding the lighthouse. They spoke of a long-forgotten tragedy that had befallen a young couple who once manned the lighthouse, guiding ships safely through treacherous waters. Legend had it that on a stormy night, their love had been tested as a massive storm engulfed the coast. Desperate to ensure the safety of passing ships, the couple stayed steadfast in their duty, ignoring their own vulnerability. As the storm raged on, a massive wave struck the lighthouse with ferocious intensity, shattering the lantern room and plunging the couple into darkness. Their desperate cries for help were drowned out by the howling wind and crashing waves. The village folk, who had witnessed the catastrophe, were helpless, unable to reach the lighthouse amidst the chaos. After that fateful night, strange occurrences began to plague the lighthouse. Mariners passing by claimed to see ghostly figures in the lantern room, their forms illuminated by an ethereal light that pierced through the night. Others reported hearing mournful cries carried by the wind, echoing the couple's tragic fate. Despite the chilling stories, the village had no choice but to depend on the lighthouse for navigation. Ships relied on its guiding beam to steer clear of the treacherous rocks that had claimed so many vessels in the past. However, as the years passed, fear of the lighthouse's ghostly inhabitants grew stronger, and fewer sailors were willing to approach the haunted landmark. One autumn evening, a brave and determined sailor named Elias set out on a voyage to prove that the tales of the haunted lighthouse were mere superstitions. Armed with skepticism and a heart unburdened by fear, he sailed towards the lighthouse, determined to uncover the truth. As Elias approached the lighthouse, the night was calm, the sea barely a whisper compared to the tempestuous waves of legend. The beam of the lighthouse pierced the darkness, revealing the spectral figures within the lantern room. Elias anchored his ship and made his way up the lighthouse's winding staircase, guided by the faint glow above. Reaching the lantern room, Elias found himself in the presence of two translucent figures, a young man and woman, their faces marked by a combination of sadness and relief. They spoke of their devotion to their duty, how they had sacrificed their lives to save countless others, only to be trapped in a liminal space between life and death. Touched by their tale, Elias made a promise to the lost souls, to share their story with the world, to honor their memory, and to free them from their spectral prison. With that promise, the lighthouse began to emit a warm, comforting light that spread across the sea, soothing the restless spirits. Over time, the haunted lighthouse ceased to be a place of fear and became a symbol of resilience, sacrifice, and love. The villagers embraced the couple's story, and ships passing by reported feeling a sense of calm and protection as they sailed past the lighthouse. The Lighthouse of Lost Souls, once a tale of tragedy and horror, had transformed into a beacon of hope and remembrance, guiding sailors safely on their journeys and reminding all who gazed upon it of the enduring power of love and sacrifice. And so, the haunted lighthouse's legacy lived on, a testament to the strength of the human spirit even in the face of the unknown.